All right. Well, good afternoon, Hillcrest Middle School. Hope you're all doing well. Here we are right now, the last day of March, and we are just so close to returning to in-person instruction. I'm going to give some important details, information for all of our students and their families who are returning to Hillcrest Middle School in the next few weeks. Now, sixth graders, the first day of in-person instruction is next Tuesday, April 6th. For our seventh and eighth graders, your first day of in-person instruction is April 12th. So let's go over a little bit of information about the schedule that you will be on as we start right here. So sixth graders, again, your first day is going to be on Tuesday, the 6th of April. You'll be on campus Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesdays will remain asynchronous at home. You'll be in Hillcrest Hall, the gym, and your times being on campus are from your class times are 8:30 to 12:30. Drop off is between 8:15 and 8:30. Pickup is between 12:30 and 12:45. For our seventh graders, your first day is the 12th of April. You'll be on campus Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. We're making a little bit of a change. Wednesday will be asynchronous. You'll be working at home. Your first period teacher will check in with you in the morning, and then you will go off and do your own individual work. You will be on the blacktop. That will be from 8:45 to 12:45. We've bought a large number of tents, like kind of big coverings that we'll be using out there to help keep you dry and warm. As the day goes up, we can put the sides up. We also recommend that you dress in layers for these days, especially as we're getting into April and May. We know it's going to get warm quite quickly out here at Hillcrest Middle School. Drop-off time from you is going to be between 8:30 and 8:45, and your pickup time is between 12:45 and 1. Eighth grade, your first day of in-person is the 12th as well. We're going again Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday again will now be asynchronous. And you will be in the duck pond. Your times of class will be from 8:15 to 12:15. Drop-off is between 8 and 8:15, and pickup is between 12:15 and 12:30. Again, much like seventh grade, we'll be using tents in order to keep the weather off you. But again, dress in layers because, again, we know how hot it can get out here quite quickly as we're moving into spring and summer. All right, but here's some more information for all of you families to have as we're getting ready. Now, as far as getting to campus, now students can be dropped off during those times that I mentioned before. We'll put that information out in the Monday messages this week. But again, it's important in order for everybody's safety. And look, the big part about this whole thing, it's all about student safety, making sure we maintain social distance, and we don't want to spread anything around to anybody else. So that's why we're having to follow these procedures right here. So ingress and egress. So when students are dropped off in the morning, and this is an important note, that all students must be dropped off by a parent or guardian in the morning. All students must do that in the morning. We cannot have students riding or walking to school. They must be dropped off by a parent or guardian. They can be dropped off in two places. One, at the corner area by the main office at Hillcrest, or at the concrete walkway into Hillcrest Hall. They'll be met there at the cars by myself and some other folks out there, some of our instructional aides, who will have thermometers with them, digital thermometers. We'll hold the digital thermometer up, take the student's temperature. As long as they're under the temperature, they'll be able to get out of the car and go into their learning area. However, if a student does have a high fever, we will just have the parent take that student directly home with them. That's why it is so important that students must be dropped off by their parents each morning. So we want to do that first initial health check to make sure that everybody is coming onto campus safely. Supplies, students, your teachers will be emailing you a few days before classes begin on campus. For sixth grade, that will be this week, either Thursday or Friday. And then for seventh and eighth graders, that'll be next week, either Thursday or Friday, with information about any supplies that you need to bring. Again, if you don't hear about it, please don't bring it. We don't need any excess materials, any extra stuff being brought with you on a daily basis. We want to try to limit how much you're bringing to school with you at all times. There will be designated bathrooms for all different grade levels. 6th grade, your bathrooms will be in Hillcrest Hall. You'll be using the Hillcrest Hall bathrooms. 7th grade, you'll be using the bathrooms that are in the 8th grade wing next to the band room that are right off of the blacktop. And then the 8th graders, you will be using the bathrooms that are next to the main office over near the 6th grade and 7th grade wing and the stream lab. So again, everyone's using separate bathrooms. Our custodial staff has been fantastic about making sure they're sanitizing bathrooms multiple times a day. If there's any issue with cleanliness about the bathrooms, please let us know. Again, we know how important it is safety and cleanliness as we move forward. Breaks. Every grade level will be handling breaks differently. Those teachers will be letting their students know about it, but there will be breaks during the day. Students should bring a light snack, maybe a bottled water, a water bottle with them for beverages, things like this. However, during that time, we must make sure that masks, unless students are eating, masks must be kept up at all times. If you do take your mask off, you do need to be sitting down. And so again, we're going to kind of make a rule where if you're outside with your mask off, you must be sitting down and have a 6-foot area around you to make sure that everybody is safe. So again, if you're outside and you have to take your mask off to eat or drink, you must be sitting down and have a 6-foot area around you. So the break areas for our students, 6th grade, you'll be having your break area in front of Hillcrest Hall and to the side of Hillcrest Hall. 7th grade, you'll be using the field across from the blacktop. 8th grade, you'll be using the field back around where you were as 6th graders, between the portables and the main building on the other side of the duck pond nearest Bloomfield Road. So again, that will be the different areas for breaks. And that will also be a time, again, where if you must, again, take off your mask to drink, eat, that will be your time and place to do that. But you must be sitting down with a 6-foot area around you. Let's just suppose someone's feeling sick. Well, we're going to have a special designated quarantine area for anyone who's feeling sick. Probably shouldn't use the word quarantine. Basically, just kind of a sick area where a student who is feeling ill can go and wait for a parent to come pick them up. We're making sure there's enough space for social distancing. Airflow will be going, it'll be outside. It will be a tent, so we'll have lots of air flowing for those students to make sure that they're safe and taken care of while we're waiting for their parents to come. Like I talked about, it, masks must be worn at all times, unless you're eating or drinking. So again, must be worn over the nose, covering the mouth. We want to make sure that everybody stays safe. Hopefully, because we do this, hopefully we get to a point where we don't need masks when we come back here in the fall. Also, too, students will be doing COVID testing on a weekly basis. Usually on Mondays, that will be taking place. We'll be setting up a schedule for students to be coming out of their classes to do their COVID testing during the school day. And as always, you know what, we need to make sure we're maintaining that social distancing. 6 feet, we're setting up our desks with a 6 feet spacing. We're also going to be setting up our areas, just again, where students can have that 6 feet space and room at the around them there. You know, there's a lot going on, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying our best here. We know you are too. The number one thing, of course, is the safety and the health of our students. We want to make sure that everybody, and our staff as well, that everybody stays safe. We don't want anything being spread around. We want to make sure that we're taken care of so we can come back here in the fall and hopefully what will be what is now considered a normal environment. All right, well, that has been a ton of information coming at you right there. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me with any questions that you may have that we need to clarify. Give me a call, give me an email. We want to make this as great as possible for our kids. We know it's not normal. We know it won't be the same. It's not what any of us truly want, but it's, again, what's going to be safest for our students and our staff. That's about that, everybody. Have a great day. And as always, soar, Hawks, soar.